Hello guys and welcome. I am I Play 4K, aka I Play AK, www.iplay4k.com. And in this video guys, today I'm going to show you Dead Space, a gameplay running on 4K resolution, 8K resolution, 10K resolution, 12K resolution, and whopping 16K resolution, 8K TV native resolution plus DSR, custom DSR on it. That's going to act as 16K resolution native screen output as a 3D render. So let me real quick go ahead and show you the settings. We're going to start with 3840 by 2160 pixels. Everything will be at high, which means everything possible settings, visual settings, including the anti-aliasing is on. Okay, at the left top corner you can see the overlay, which is the display information system for Mozilla PC version 5.3 that I'm using today, and by iPlay 4K, and pretty much a TOFR. What does the TOFR stands for? T stands for the temperature, for the CPU temperature, GPU temperature. U stands for the utilization or usage, which is CPU utilization, which is 40% right now. GPU utilization 1, GPU utilization 2 for per video card 1, video card 2, because today I'm using two EVGA RTX 2080 Ti XC Ultra video cards in SLI, two of them, and through the NVLink. So this is the GPU utilization for video card 1 and video card 2. Then the VRAM utilization, which is 2271 megabytes. Total allowed VRAM utilization, which will be 11,000 megabytes, which is 11 gigabytes. And right now we're utilizing a little bit above 2.2 gigabytes. Then F stands for the frequency for the CPU. Frequency, by the way, the CPU will be i9 9900K overclock at whopping 5.3 gigahertz or 5300 megahertz. All right, and frequency for the GPU 1 and GPU 2, and frequency for the VRAM, which will be 15,200 megahertz. I overclock my VRAM additionally in MSI Afterburner by 600 megahertz, but just because it's GDR6, you gotta multiply it by 2. So I overclock my GDR6 memory on my video cards up to 1200 megahertz or 1.2 gigahertz additionally on top of the 14,000 megahertz or 14 gigahertz that it comes as GDR6 VRAM frequency. And then I have the usage for the system RAM, which is DDR4 cheap Corsair Vengeance 2133 CL13, and total 32,000 megabytes available or 32 gigabytes. Right now we're utilizing 6.3 gigabytes or 6400 megabytes. All right, and FR stands for the fan rotation, which is 100% per video cards. Video cards are synchronized on overclock and on frequencies, keep that in mind. And CPU is running on a Corsair hybrid water cooler, which is the H150i Pro with 360 millimeter radiator and three 120 millimeter fans. Alright, there is no hardware modification done to motherboard, to CPU, or to a video cards. Only the software overclocked through the BIOS on the CPU and through the MSI Afterburner on a video card. Only overclock VRAM. Then the FPS, DirectX 9 API, and the milliseconds will be delay between the hardware, which is the video cards, and the software latency delay, which is software will be API DirectX 9, and pretty much that's it. The lowest value on the milliseconds delay, the better. The higher value on the FPS, frames per second, the better. Alright guys, so 4K resolution high preset. Let's go ahead and have a look. This is going to be the first level. As you can see, my GPU utilization is above 80 but below 90, so I call it good SLI utilization, way better than single RTX 2080 Ti, but not excellent or not very good. So we are about 1.7 times faster than a single RTX 2080 Ti. Than a single 2080 Ti video card. Keep in mind, when in that space your FPS above 200 FPS, you have kind of slow motion feel to it, and the animation not happen. The animation of the character is not happening correctly. So keep that in mind. So if you have 4K resolution screen, and let's say you have two RTX 2080 Ti video cards, you definitely want to use the NVIDIA DSR and enable yourself 8K resolution, because you're going to have comfortable lag-free, stuttering-free FPS at 8K resolution, even on a 4K resolution screen, but you're going to have impressive visuals, way better than 4K resolution visuals if you're going to enable 8K DSR in that space with two RTX 2080 Ti. And keep in mind, guys, today I'm running 8K native TV, and we're going to again run 16K at the DSR. So as you can see, it feels like a slow-mo a little bit, the input of the mouse, and this is not due to the wireless mouse. This is due to the, look at that, due to the just high FPS in this game engine, and this game is not designed for FPS, that crazy FPS. So that's what's up. And to fix it, you need to have below 200 FPS to fix that. But this again, if I would play on a 4K resolution screen, I would enable the DSR and play it as 8K resolution on a 4K resolution screen, and it's just incredible. Right now it's going to be Columbia Picture Presents Head Car. BAM! Nice. Alright, guys. The GPU utilization, I would say good, but not very good at 4K. But keep in mind, this is the 4K resolution, guys. Look at that milliseconds latency delay. It's just incredible. The latency delay. Alright, what's going on here? Okay, we got some physics. Guys, we're going to have higher FPS at 8K resolution than at 4K resolution, trust me, because utilization is going to be better. Right now, look at my utilization, below 50%. So right now, pretty much, if you have single RTX 2080 Ti, it's better to use single RTX 2080 Ti Turing GPU architecture video card at 4K resolution than two. Even if you have two, you gotta go ahead and disable the SLI or enable DSR for 8K resolution. Otherwise, as you can see, it's not going to be comfortable to play, and due to the game engine design. But I'm really impressed with milliseconds latency delay. It's just on another level. It's just impressive. Bam, bam, to the balls, to the head. You're done, buddy. So you can see the FPS, right, guys? And impressive, especially latency delay below 10 milliseconds, so it's comfortable without any stuttering at all. And pretty much, I'm going to sneak preview for you, it's going to be all the way up to 16K resolution, guys. Latency delay will be below 10 milliseconds, and this is why I consider not the Metro 2033 Metro Last Light game engine is the fastest game engine that produced lowest latency on a delay between the hardware and software, but the Dead Space is the fastest game engine, guys, that producing the lowest latency delay ever. Guys, today I'm recording with the ShadowPlay, so please go ahead and add 4 FPS to the left FPS counter to get the FPS without the recording.
God, I can't believe you made it.
Alright, so we are about to go ahead and switch the resolution to 8K. The level design actually in this game has some polygons, guys. It's not like low poly. It's way better than in Doom, as you can see, more details. So the FPS is incredible. Below 5 milliseconds, guys. Unbelievable. In SLI mode. Wow. Let me real quick go ahead and switch the resolutions now. Let me real quick go ahead first and quit it, and I'm going to switch the resolution after that. Here we go. I'm going to go ahead and use the 8K resolution, 16 divided by 9 aspect ratio. Here we go. And high preset, so possible maximum visuals. Let's go ahead and have a look. Guys, I'm not going to edit this video, so the way you see it, the way it's going to be uploaded, commenting in real time. So this video is not about the gameplay, this video is about the statistics to speculate and analyze. Now, as you can see, it's doing way better because it's below, it was below 200 FPS, but when it's reaching above 200 FPS, we kinda in a slow mode kinda feeling to it response. But look at this 8K resolution, guys, below 7 milliseconds delay, over 200 FPS, GPU utilization above 90% per GPU1 and GPU2. I call it, guys, very good SLI scalability. And we reduced the CPU usage or CPU utilization, which is nice. That means, guys, so the future of the gaming will be with the low count of the CPU cores. So maximum probably will be 8 core CPU count for gaming will be the best, because as you can see, this is the to be able to run i9 9900K at 5.3 gigahertz, you gotta disable 2 cores to be able to run it stable. You gotta disable 2 cores, and I disabled the hyper threading in my BIOS of my motherboard, which is the Asus Maximus, as again 11 here by 5 model, and I'm just running 6 cores, 6 threads, so 1 core per thread, and I'm not even utilizing 50% of my CPU. Head cutter, bam! Nice. So keep that in mind, guys. Utilization is very good, even excellent sometimes. Delay is amazing, latency delay is amazing. This is the fastest game engine that I tested so far with the tuning GPU architecture. And by the way, tuning GPU architecture is almost 2 times has 2 times lower latency delay in SLI versus the Maxwell GPU architecture. Keep that in mind. And about 1.5 times less latency delay between the hardware and software when it comes to a Pascal GPU architecture. So NVIDIA did a great job with that. It's just unbelievable. So they eliminated the SLI delay, so they eliminated the stuttering, especially when it comes to 4K resolution at any title, and even in 2019. But in Metro Exodus, it's still delay, not excellent, but it's still some delay there, and I can feel some stuttering when I'm playing Metro Exodus at 8K resolution, but it's just excellent at 4K resolution. And any other title is excellent at 8K resolution, guys. Any stuttering? Alright, so what's going on here? What's going on here? It should be a zombie, but I think the game, just because the high FPS, somehow the animation is not happening right. So as again, you want to run as possible maximum DSR if you're playing 4K, and if you're having 2 RTX 2080 Ti video cards or even faster video cards in that space. Our power is just so fast, we're just so powerful over here. Alright guys, so or just enable the VSync, but VSync is off to demonstrate the maximum possible FPS. Alright guys, so I'm going to go ahead and quit, and I'm going to go ahead and use now the 10K resolution. And this is where it's going to start getting nice, animation will be nice, and everything will be nice, because we're not going to reach that high FPS anymore. So keep that in mind. So let me real quick go ahead and change the resolution first. And now I'm going to go ahead and load the game. Guys, keep in mind that I have 10K 12K resolution with a 4 Titan X Maxwell GPU architecture and SLI, and GTX 1080 2 GPUs in a laptop MSI GT83 VR. I tested 10K and 12K as well in this game. Go ahead and check it out. And SLI is going to be, by the way, MSI GT83 VR is still the fastest laptop in the 2019. Keep that in mind. Hopefully Asus and MSI will release 2 RTX 2080 and SLI laptops very soon, but I think they're going to go ahead and skip on that. So in 2019, 2 GTX 1080 and SLI laptop, MSI GT83 VR, or any laptops equipped with 2 GTX 1080 and SLI will be the fastest laptops, guys, gaming laptops in 2019. I don't think NVIDIA will ever release 2 RTX 2080 SLI laptops. Look at that FPS, look at that delay, below 10 milliseconds, look at that GPU utilization, above 90%. Excellent GPU utilization, I would say. Excellent latency delay. And this is, guys, 10K resolution. 10K resolution, this is not a joke. And so it's just so incredible on 8K native resolution TV. You're going to enjoy a lot. Pretty much you're watching the future. Pretty much you're watching the 2022 for the average gamer. You watch at 8K resolution. This is even above that. Alright. Head cutter. Bam! Nice. So now the animation is nice. As you can see, movement is nice. It doesn't feel like it's slow-mo. And delay below 5 milliseconds. Wow. Latency delay. Utilization on a CPU even lower than we had at the 8K. So it's below 25%. So we pretty much right now we're utilizing, guys, 1.5 core. I would say 1 core right now utilization. So the higher resolution, the lower core count utilized at the gaming, guys. Keep that in mind, and this will be the rule for the future. So pretty much go ahead and grab yourself i5 8 or 9 generation, but if I would be you, grab yourself i5 9600K in the end of 2019 for like below $200 on eBay, used like new or even new on eBay. Just have a look and clock at above 5 gigahertz, and you're going to be good to go till 2023, 2022, and 2023 will be the year when PC gaming will die. Keep that in mind. Alright guys, so we saw the FPS. It was amazing. GPU utilization was excellent, and yeah, during GPU architecture, guys, by NVIDIA is almost 2 times better on the delay latency than Maxwell GPU architecture, especially when it comes when we're talking SLI. Alright, let me go ahead and quit. Before I'm going to quit it, this is 10K resolution. Let me you probably saw how small the subtitles. Look at the subtitles, and for those non-sayers, and you're going to see that I'm running crazy resolutions. Alright guys, so now I'm going to go ahead and switch to 12K resolution. Here we go. And 12K high with anti-aliasing. Let's go ahead and have a look. And let me load the game. The game loads from the SSD drive, which is the 2TB M800 by Crucial. I'm not a big fan of M2 drives, guys. SSDs, I'm a big fan of regular SSDs, SATA, and just because the compatibility with any device, and I think, you know, instead of M2, grab yourself 2TB Crucial M500 series, way better than M2 drives.
Huh, that doesn't look good. She's taking a lot of damage.
And I'm recording on another M500 Crucial 2TB this video right now. Look at that. Now the GPU utilization is excellent. Look at that, CPU utilization is even lower than at 10K resolution. Right now it's kind of getting high at some points, but still below 50% no matter what.
What was that?
Not sure.
the delay, latency delay, still below 10 milliseconds. So when we increasing the resolution, the delay will be increased as well, because the data stored in the frame buffer and go back to the GPU, and it's all managed by DirectX 9 API, guys, and it's all about the delay between the hardware and software. But as you can see, this game engine is so quick that it doesn't matter, especially when you're running with the Turing GPU architecture. It wasn't the case with the Maxwell GPU architecture, keep that in mind. As again, in the end of this video, guys, I'm going to include 4-way Titan X Maxwell GPU architecture video card in SLI, GTX 1080 GPUs in SLI in the laptop, 2 Titan XP's video cards in SLI, don't miss it out, as well as I'm going to record individual video, just a benchmark, 4K, 5K, 7K, 8K, 16 divided by 9 aspect ratio, and 8K regular TV resolution, then 10K, 12K, and 8K resolution. It's just going to be a benchmark of the dead space, individual video, guys. I'm also going to include it for you to study, so we're going to use that benchmark for the future video cards and system comparisons. Alright, look at that. Now everything is perfect, movement is perfect. So pretty much FPS in the dead space should be below 200 FPS due to the game engine, because it's kind of, the 3D animation doesn't work right when your FPS above 300 FPS. I mean above 200 FPS, so keep that in mind. Below 10 milliseconds, excellent, guys. I'm just, the Turing, guys, next generation of the NVIDIA GPUs will be the last generations of the NVIDIA GPUs that will worth the money before PC gaming will die in 2023. Yes, they will release 2 more, I think. After this, after Turing, they will release 2 more GPU architectures, and then NVIDIA will go corporate only, and console and PC gaming will be dead. But next, just next, GPU architecture will be, guys, the everything what you need for the PC gaming ever. Look at that. Above 120 FPS at what? Let me show you the resolution again. This is not a joke. We're running what? 12K resolution, guys. 12K resolution. Let me take a screenshot in the Steam. Look how the small screenshot look like at that corner right there. Bottom right corner. Here we go. Alright, guys, let me real quick go ahead and quit it now, and going to go ahead and quit it, and I'm going to go ahead and apply the whopping 16K resolution, and we're going to go ahead and wrap it up. At this point, in the end of this video, I'm also going to show you what kind of system I was running, what kind of overclocks. But keep in mind, guys, that I'm going to have individual video of the Core i 9th generation overclocking tutorial, as well as Core i 8th generation overclocking, and I'm going to show you detailed overclock for Core i 9600K, Core i 8600K, and Core i9 9900K. It's going to be a best video. There is not going to be those copycats videos. It's just going to be best video out there on YouTube, guys. By the way, keep in mind that I was the first YouTuber that released the first 16K resolution gameplay. It was Half-Life 2 16K resolution gameplay back in 2016 in May and April. I was the first dude on YouTube, and I'm going to be the first dude on YouTube that's going to release the most games in 16K resolution, guys, in 2019 as well. So if go ahead and like this video. A lot of time, money, energy was invested in this videos, and don't forget to support me, subscribe, positive comments, guys. I need your like. Look at that subtitles right there. Look how small they are. Look at that. So 16K resolution.
What the hell was that?
Automatic quarantine must have tripped when the filtration.
This is what's up, guys.
Everybody relax.
What was that? Did you hear that?
Not sure.
The hell?
But this again, guys, I'm going to record a benchmark, detailed benchmark, just a benchmark. This is the gameplay, and that's going to be a benchmark of Dead Space in all resolution, all UHD resolutions possible in PC gaming. And this is going to be my new style. This is how I'm going to record the videos now. I'm going to record all old school games in all UHD resolutions, guys, because Turing GPU architecture allows us to do that in the games that was released before 2015, which is amazing. Let me go ahead and take a screenshot. Look at the screenshot size after I'm going to take that screenshot. Let's see the zombie. Alright. Bam! Screenshot. Look at that size of that screenshot right there. Bottom right corner. 16K, guys. Above 60 FPS easy, plus recording with the ShadowPlay at least 3-4 FPS to the FPS counter. The delay latency below 10 milliseconds, sometimes getting to 13 milliseconds, but there is no stuttering at all. You're going to just enjoy, pure enjoyment. So with the single RTX 2080 Ti video card, we will be over here about 35 FPS, keep that in mind. So right now 99% utilization GPU 1 and GPU 2 means that we're 2 times as fast as single RTX 2080 Ti and SLI. Plus my CPU is heavily overclocked, as you can see, maximum possible stable frequencies for the home safe environment, and it's also increased our FPS versus if you're going to get that expensive 7980 XCs at 5 GHz, you will never reach a same FPS with the same setup, 2 RTX 2080 Ti with the same frequencies as I do at 5.3 with the Core i9 generation Intel CPU. Keep that in mind. So as you can see, guys, 6 core CPUs will be good enough, I would say, till 2021 at least. So great idea to get yourself Core i 8600K or even Core i 9600K and clock it, because Core i 9600K will go above 5 GHz stable, and this is a great idea to get it, guys. Do not get yourself i9 9900K. i9 9600K is what you need. Invest that money towards the motherboard. Alright, guys, we're good to go. You saw everything over here. And invest this money towards the second RTX 2080 Ti video card, or invest this money towards the Corsair H150i Pro water cooler, or towards the better motherboard, which is the MSI Godlike, that you can have a space between the video cards. Today on the Asus, let me show you what kind of motherboard I was running real quick. As you can see, I only overclock in the MSI Afterburner plus 600 additionally on my VRAM and GPU running 0. So 600 plus additional megahertz means 1200 megahertz because GDR6 output, and you saw it during our overlay at the left top. So 5.3 gigahertz or 5300 megahertz, 53 multiplier external multiplier and 50 multiplier for the AVX instructions, 6 cores, 6 threads. Cast untouched. Motherboard Asus ROG Maximus 11 here, Vive 5 model Z390. As you can see, as again, this motherboard has the cone. It doesn't have the space between the video cards and SLI, so the video card is going to get so hot. So to be able to cool them down, guys, even at stock frequencies, utilizing at 99% or 97% per GPU and SLI, you will need to purchase the first one slot video card as hybrid water cooled video card. At least go ahead and get yourself Gigabyte, ARS Extreme, or MSI hybrid water cooled video card, or EVGA hybrid water cooled video card. Otherwise you're going to run so hot, and you need to increase your fan rotation to 100%, and it's going to be kind of noisy. Alright, so you will have that noise if you don't have the headphones, or anybody who is going to be located in the room will hear that noise if you don't have a big house. So keep that in mind. This is a big tip for you. Second video card can be on air, but keep in mind that hybrid water cooled video card not going to last you more than 3 years because the pump will die. Alright, so this is another con. Alright, thank you so much, guys, for watching. As again, let me real quick go ahead and show you the memory real fast. CL13 2133 megahertz by SPD. CL13 cheapest possible. RAM DDR4. This is what you want to do. DDR4, get yourself the cheapest possible Corsair Vengeance 32 gigs. You're going to be set for life, and invest the rest of the money as again towards better motherboard. MSI Godlike is beautiful, or that Gigabyte RS Extreme is beautiful. And get yourself bigger bridge for 4 slots, for 4 slot bridge, and you're going to be good to go, guys. NVLink bridge for SLI, and yeah, you even on air you can run them on air, and the fan rotation can be at 80%, so it's not going to be as noisy, and in the case it's going to be alright. It's going to be not as noisy at 100%. Alright, 2 GTX 2080 Ti RTX, not GTX, sorry if I was saying GTX. I have plenty of videos on GTX 1080 Ti over the iPlay4k.com YouTube channel. Go ahead and check it out. But 2 RTX 2080 Ti by EVGA is again XC Ultra Edition, the cheapest possible dual fan RTX 2080 Ti's, guys, by EVGA. Keep in mind, it doesn't matter if you're gonna get triple fan video cards. If you're going to have Z390 chipset, guys, without the space between them, you're going to run your fan 100%. Keep that in mind, and there is no overclock. But if you're gonna get it the hybrid water cooled editions, at least slot 1, you can overclock them as high as possible, 2000 megahertz on the GPU frequency, and about, I would say, what about additional 750 megahertz stable on the VRAM, which will give you 1500 megahertz on GDR6 output external, and 1.5 gigahertz external additional frequency for VRAM, and it's going to give you a nice FPS. So when you're going to record with the ShadowPlay, you're going to compensate that at least with that FPS, about 3-5 FPS extra, okay, versus the stock. As again, guys, this is the bench, the fastest single core thread performance in 2018. No matter what Intel will release, this is the fastest. Whatever Intel will release from stock, this core 635 points will be the fastest in the ZPU Z 1.88.0.64 extension on the version 17.01.64 test bench, and extremely fast multi-thread performance for 6 core 6 threads. So more about the information how to overclock the CPU and benches about the CPU, guys, will be available over the iPlay4k aka iPlay AK YouTube channel. Go ahead and check it out. Right now I'm putting cool videos for you to check out on the 4 Titan X Maxwell GPU architecture, 10K resolution, Dead Space, GTX 1080 SLI in a laptop, to the Titan piece, sorry about that, the Titan Pascals and SLI right now on the screen. Go ahead and check it out, guys, and I will see you in the next videos. Don't forget, a lot of time, money, energy were invested into these videos just to show you, so you can make a better choices, to share the experience and tips with you. So smash that like button, guys, subscribe, and I will see you in the next videos. Peace.